Hello and welcome to another edition of BattleTech Advanced, brought to you by Commando Gaming Strategic Gaming on YouTube and brought to you live on twitch.tv at Nerd Herd Streaming. We are continuing our series on BattleTech Advanced 10.1, where we have started out with tanks as our primary weapon. We're starting to slowly upgrade our mechs. But I'm also constantly looking for tanks that we can explore. We just moved to Apian. Let's take a look at what's in the store. See if there's anything interesting. Alright, doesn't look like we have any vehicles available on this planet. No vehicles for sale. No vehicles. Okay, so let's find ourselves. So in the mech bay, we now have a Chimera, a Raven, a Blackjack, a Jenner, which I just put together, and a Hunchback. And we have in the vehicle bay our Behemoth, which is a double AC-10 heavy assault tank, a Savannah Master, and a hover tank. So that's what we have cooking right now. So let's get into it. Let's find ourselves a mission here. Just travel to this planet. So we have a full host of missions. Here's a nice battle. Let's go for this. All right, now one thing we can do, I feel like we should do, is we could take our heavy tank now, put it into the tank lance point. We'll have our Chimera, our Blackjack, and now we have a Jenner, which is available. So let's see, we need a pilot for our Jenner. Let's go with Raza 5 here. And then we've got our Raven as well. So we'll be able to drop 5 mechs. And we're going to drop our Behemoth with our commander, because he's our best pilot. And technically, the Behemoth tank is our most powerful weapon at this point. I want to encourage everyone to get involved in the chat as the chat populates. I know we've got a lot of people probably watching Baradul this morning, which is fine. Because we're just here for some casual fun streaming. Alright, so we got a straight up battle. 1 skull. Just enough to wake us up this morning. And then we'll start climbing up the difficulty ladder throughout the street. Alright, let's jump into it.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, so we got a straight straight up battle here, so probably would benefit us to split our force, get some vehicles on the high ground, get some mechs on the high ground, and then also attack on the level ground. So let's do that.
Location confirmed. Roger.
Glad we put a Jenner together. Jenners are one of my favorite light mechs. They're very powerful for their tonnage, and they're very fast, which is a really good combination, obviously. Alright, Behemoth, move up, and our light tank is... Oh, don't tell me our hover tank is stuck on this hill. Let's see if we can get him off the hill.
Coordinates received.
Yes, boss?
Alright. So we're going to have our heavier units go straight towards
Confirmed.
the enemy. Have our blackjack
Move
see
order
if it can get
confirmed.
to the high ground.
Roger that, Commander.
Heading out.
Our behemoth will go
All
straight
right,
at the
let's
enemy.
get down to it.
Hover tank might be stuck here. Let's see. It's one of the downsides of vehicles is they still tend
Ready
to
for
get
orders.
stuck a lot.
Position confirmed.
Consider me there.
On my way.
Copy that, Commander.
I copy.
All right, let's get down to it.
Yeah, see, this hover tank is stuck. Let's see if we can figure out a way to get him out. I don't think we will be able to. I think he's stuck on this hill.
Let's do this.
It's one of the challenges with the terrain and vehicles is
On my way.
sometimes there's a real tendency for them to get stuck on terrain.
Got it.
Whether it's a hover tank that gets stuck on
We'll go.
trees, or a heavy tank that gets stuck because it drops where it can't move. So
You got it.
slowly move up.
Affirmative.
We want to buy some time. So
All right, let's get down to it.
this hover
Move
tank
order
is
received.
completely stuck. Because hover tanks can't go through trees, and there's nothing but trees there. Hey, Thomas, how are you, sir? Sorry I missed you yesterday if you were looking for me. Unfortunately, I had my
I'm rolling.
second COVID shot on Monday afternoon, and by Monday evening, I was feeling pretty miserable. So
Yes, Commander.
I needed to take I had to sleep in because I was not feeling well after the
Going
second
full
shot. I know you've taken both shots, and I think you had a similar experience with the second shot. That it really tends to put you in. I basically felt like I had the flu yesterday. Fortunately, by last night,
Standing by.
I felt like I was back to normal. But it was a rough
Heading
day
out.
yesterday. Felt very lethargic,
Aye, aye.
and from what I've read, that's very common for people after they take the second shot. But it's worth it because now in 14 days, I'll be fully vaccinated, or as vaccinated as you can be, and then hopefully we could get more and more back to real life.
Yes, Commander. Roger that.
Orders.
completely stuck.
Position confirmed.
It's one of the downsides of the vehicles in this game is that sometimes they get stuck. This is a one skull mission, so I'm not too worried about not having
Let's
one
make
hover
some
tank.
bad decisions at high speed.
I'm trying to set up a nice
Ready to rock.
ambush here. Oh, alright. So our Jenner has an enemy in sight. Let's keep the Jenner evasive.
I got you.
See what we're up against here. Looks like a Raven. Yep, a Raven. Let's say hello to
I'm
the
on 'em.
Raven here. So we have this Raven isolated. We could probably have our Raven and our Jenner focus on
Good to go.
taking this Raven down quickly. Since it's nice and
On it.
isolated here by itself. And it looks like the rest of the enemy is down in that valley.
Receiving you.
The Chimera.
Roger.
We'll jump here. See what we're up against. Got an urban mech with the AC-20. Ooh,
Roger.
that thing has to go down quickly. That's a lot of firepower on that Herbie. You gotta look at what weapons
by.
are on the enemy before you figure out what's your priority.
We'll go.
Is an Irby normally a high profile priority target? No.
Commander.
Is an Irby a high priority target when it has a AC-20 on it? Yes.
Acknowledged.
Hunchback slowly get moving into position.
Standing by.
Hover tank is useless this mission.
Let's rest this baby so she don't get too hot.
Here comes that AC-20 shot. Oh, luckily he missed. We're gonna have to keep that Chimera evasive while it tries to finish off that Irby. Last thing we need is to have a Chimera get hit by an
They
AC-20.
got a lock on me.
What else is going on with you, Thomas? I'm excited to get back into tabletop this week.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Let's make some bad
The
decisions.
behemoth
at
is
high
slowly
speed.
working its way to the fight. This fight might be over before the behemoth shoots around. We'll
Confirm.
see. Ooh, okay, so that Raven is making a run
Copy
for it
that, Commander.
to get back with his buddies. He's giving us his
Here we
rear,
go.
which is not the best idea for you, Mr. Raven.
Ready for orders. Move order received.
Yep, that Raven's running at full speed to get back with his buddies. Which is actually pretty smart. He was caught out in the open by himself. Not something you want to do with a Raven.
Standing by.
We've got 2 Irbies. Let's see if we can keep hitting this Irby with the AC-20. Arguably
Confirmed.
the biggest threat I've seen so far, just because of that AC-20. Ooh, I think that was a thumper shot.
Yes, Commander.
So I think there's something out there armed with a thumper. Alright, let's keep getting the Blackjack into position for fire support.
Receiving you. Ready to get it on. Standing by.
Okay, Hunchback, let's keep pushing
Acknowledged.
through. We need to get that Hunchback into position for
I'm on the
some
clock.
support.
What do you want?
Alright, our Behemoth can actually fire with his
Let's make
LRMs
some
for what
bad
it's worth.
decisions at high speed.
Not exactly the best hit percent chance here.
Let's see if I'm sober enough to
Be lucky
line
if we
this
hit
up.
with 1 missile here. 2. 2 missiles. Better than I would have expected.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Alright, let's keep hitting
Copy
that
that.
Raven. He must have a good ECM suite on him because his
Targeting for an
our hit percent chances have been really low on this Raven. He's been holding up pretty well. Ooh, AC-20 shot at our Chimera. Luckily it missed.
Yup.
Again, we'll keep hitting
10-4.
this Raven.
Now let's see how you handle this.
Break through this rear armor. Doesn't have a lot of rear armor left. Ouch, 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 ouch. AC-10 into the Jenner.
Receiving you.
Wheeled APC. We have to stay evasive. Still keep hitting
Aye,
that
aye.
Irby.
Got it.
Ooh, nice hit there. Engine crit on the
Reporting.
Irby.
Critical hit.
Ravens decided to turn and fight, probably because his rear armor is in bad shape. So he doesn't.
Commander.
If he keeps letting us hit him from behind, he's going to be in bad shape. All right, our Blackjack's now in position.
Roger that.
Raven. The Urban Mech. Yeah, this is going to be the best bang for our buck here.
Targeting for an Alpha strike.
Good hits on that Urban Mech.
How's it going? You got it. Going flat out.
Try to push the Hunchback up and the Behemoth up so they could get into this fight.
Commander? Roger. Venting heat and stabilizing.
Let's make some bad decisions at high speed. Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
Confirmed.
Alright, no, still can't go for a kick on that Raven. Gotta keep this Jenner evasive. A couple vehicles here. What's on that Maxim? Bunch of missiles. Kirby. Yeah, we should probably go after this
Locking
Maxim
off.
here.
All weapon systems. Watch my heat.
These Urbies are just...
Standing by.
The more these Urbies stick around, the more likely they are that they're going to get a connection with one of those heavy ACs. Makes me very nervous. Shot at our Blackjack. He's fine. Oh, he got narked.
Taking minimal damage.
He got narked, so they're probably going to tend to go for the Blackjack now. Now that he's been narked.
Ready for orders. Here we go.
Keep working on these Urbies. We need to start getting some kills.
Aye, aye.
Ooh, that's a good start. There goes that AC-20. So that Irby's
Target
lost
taking a critical
most of
hit.
its firepower. It should only have a small laser left.
Awaiting orders. Confirmed.
Let's see if we can just finish off this Irby. Just get him off the field. There we go. There goes the Irby.
Mech destroyed.
Alright, so there's 3 mechs and 4 vehicles
I'm
on the
starting
map
to
now.
cook.
We have that information. Once you get a kill, you can start to figure out what's in each enemy force. Oh, ooh, backstab. Backstab on our Chimera.
Waiting for orders.
Got a whole bunch of vehicles that we now have to
Good to go.
push our way through, plus the remaining Raven and the Irby. Alright, Hunchback's finally in position to get involved in this fight. Not the best hit percent chances here.
Locked on target.
Yeah, that Raven definitely has stealth armor and
I'm on
ECM.
the clock. What do you want?
That's why the hit percent chances are so
All right,
low
let's
on
get
that
down to it.
Raven.
Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
Losing armor. What are your orders, Skipper? Affirmative, Commander.
Alright, this Jenner's running hot. Turn off 2 of our medium lasers.
Affirmative.
Get into the rear of that urban mech. Still
My
running
heat gate's
hot.
getting
That
pretty
Jenner.
high.
Ooh, hard hit on our Chimera.
That was a bad hit.
Waiting for orders.
Was a bad hit. We can finally get a kick in on this
On the
Raven,
move.
which will make him easier to hit because he loses his evasion. Ooh, good hits there on the Raven.
That hit something good.
I'm being flanked.
Ooh, oh, Chimera, oof.
I'm getting my ass kicked.
Right, fortunately, the Chimera did not get knocked down there. That's very fortunate. Alright. Let's see. Alright, let's jump the Chimera back. Hopefully he won't fall here. Have
Roger.
it go into this Raven. Goes the Raven. That also puts the back of the
Mech destroyed.
Chimera away from the enemies, which is they were kept hitting it in the rear armor.
Yes,
So
Commander.
That's one of the 2-for-1 benefit
Affirmative.
there. Let's watch
Roger
our
that.
heat here. Some more fire into that urban mech. We got 1 Irby left, and then we have 4 vehicles we got to finish off here. Now, structure exposed on our Jenner.
My internals are taking a beating.
Standing by. Position confirmed. Acknowledged. Waiting for orders.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Let's make some bad decisions at high speed.
Orders?
Alright. Alright, let's go in for a melee on this
Copy that.
urban mech. Ooh, missed with the melee. Alright, still got some shots into his rear. Engine critical.
Critical hit. Getting banged up real good here.
Orders.
Raven, let's go for a kick on that
Position confirmed.
urban mech as well.
Engaging.
Free damage. And you take away its evasion. What little evasion an Irby has. There we go. Ejection. 4 parts of an Irby. I mean, it's a mech, right? Keep going after that Jenner.
That shot got through my armor. Standing by.
Let's keep this
Jumping.
Chimera evasive. Go
I
after
copy.
this Maxim here. The Maxim doesn't have too much armor because it's got a lot of weapons.
Aye, aye. Roger that.
Let's keep focusing fire on that Maxim.
Let's see how you like this.
Alright, got some structural damage.
Scored a critical hit.
Ooh. Ooh, not good. Not
Got a weapon
good.
out.
Waiting for orders.
Jenner's gonna need some repairs. Yes, sir.
Let's go. Roger that. What's up, boss?
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
I don't know if our behemoth is
Make
actually
some
going to be able to
bad
fire his
decisions
main
at
weapons
high
here.
speed. Let's see if I'm sober enough to
Maybe
line
get some
this
ammo.
up.
Maybe get lucky, hit some ammo on that Maxim. That thing's got plenty of ammo to blow up. Ooh, knockdown on our Jenner.
Commander.
Jenner's gonna really need some repairs. Which means we gotta make everybody else targets to keep them from going after that Jenner while the Jenner's on the ground.
Taking the shot.
Yeah, alright, good. There goes that Maxim.
One for the scrap heap.
Maybe we'll get some vehicle parts out of this mission. Might be better than the Irby parts. I wouldn't mind a couple parts of that Maxim if they get into the salvage. Yeah, they're gonna keep going after that Jenner.
Oh shit.
Okay, good, he
Maybe we'll shoot at
ejected.
me
That's
next.
actually a good thing. Get that Jenner off the field.
I copy. Roger.
Aye, aye. Move order confirmed.
Standing by.
Hunchback, you need to pull up, push up, make yourself a target. That's what you're here for.
Ready for orders.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Let's make some bad decisions at high speed.
Mech Warriors, show them what you've got.
Receiving you.
Should be able to go. Yep. Let's go for a kick on that
On my
scimitar.
Ugh.
Try to get this thing off the field. There we go. There goes the scimitar.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Alright, 2 more vehicles left. You'd think at this point they would
Orders.
surrender. They're stubborn, clearly.
Confirmed.
Standing by. Firing on target.
Gladius has an AC-10 on it. It's the biggest threat.
Good to
It's
go.
got a healthy amount of armor too, so we really got to push through that as quick as we can.
No shooting, just running.
Wheeled APC is not much of a threat. With an SRM-2 and a machine gun.
Standing by.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? All right, let's get down to it. Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
That wheeled APC probably should have withdrawn
Yes.
and gotten itself out of melee range, because now it's in a bad spot.
Roger that.
This is not going to be good for you,
Time
wheeled
for
APC.
physical attack.
There we go. There goes the wheeled APC.
One for the scrap heap. Reporting vehicle destroyed.
Commander. Roger.
Yes, Commander.
We don't have vision on the target.
Confirmed.
Probably means that Gladius
Waiting for orders.
pulled back. There we go.
Roger
Got some
that.
vision
No
now.
shooting, just running.
Let's see. A Gladius versus a Hunchback. Who's
Here
going to
we
win
go.
this fight? Not much of a
Receiving you.
fight, I gotta say.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? All right, let's get down to it. Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
Good to go. Double time. Let's go.
Alright, We'll put this Gladius out of its misery.
Firing a full salvo.
Well, it's got
I'm
lots
out
of
of
armor.
SRM.
He just has to hit with that AC-10 a couple times, and he could do some
Ready for
serious
orders.
damage. Which is why we gotta be pretty aggressive here about taking this guy out.
Here we go.
Sooner the better.
Engaging with target.
Commander? Roger that.
Receiving you. Heading out. Alpha strike.
There we go. Thank goodness.
One for the scrap heap.
Mission successful.
Chimera. The Jenner, we're gonna have to do a lot of damage, a lot of repairs too. Alright, so let's look at our salvage options. So this Miss Maxim is kind of interesting. So it's got 3 LRM-5s, 2 LRM-2s, 3 machine guns, and 1 SRM-6. Not the best. The Scimitar. It's not the best either. I think we have to take the Raven parts, especially since this Raven has stealth armor, and then see what else we get. Raven, Raymond, Scimitar, Urban Mech, and some cores. Okay. I want to encourage everyone to get involved with chat. If you have any questions about this game, which is BattleTech, or if you have any questions about the mod, which is BattleTech Advanced, or you just want to know what BattleTech is all about, we'll be happy to talk to you about all of those subjects and more. Everything's fair game. You want to talk about the MCU, you want to talk about the DCU, you want to talk about independent projects like Invincible, for example. That's also fair game too. Alright, let's get to the mech bay. We got some repairs. Okay. Chimera first. Ouch. We were very close to losing this Chimera. Alright, fortunately nothing significant. We just need to do repairs. 3 days.
Logged and noted.
Jenner D is a different story. This thing got beat up. That's one thing about your Jenners, they tend to get beat up a lot. Not too much you can do about that. They're just... Even if you armor them up, they're still going to be a little... have a little bit of a tendency to get beat up. So 9 days for us to get the Jenner back.
I'll let you know when that's done.
So we're going to be short a couple mechs here.
Our nest egg is just about gone, Commander.
Oh, Darius. Alright, let me go to the store. Get Darius to calm down a little bit by selling some of the stuff that we have in storage. I don't really need this Irby anymore. So we'll sell that Irby. See if we can Find a couple of things we can also sell. We need most of these weapons. We could sell these cores. Okay. Alright, there. Now Darius will stop complaining about us being broke. Let's stop by the barracks. I think we had a couple of people to upgrade here.
Waiting for orders.
Bear Claw. Alright, Bear Claw. Ballistic Master, Energy Master, or Missile Master. Let's think about what we have. Let's see. Let's do a Missile Master on the Bear Claw.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Orders.
Some upgrades for
Training confirmed, Commander.
Arcanos.
Awaiting orders.
Lyric. Alright, so Lyric is primarily used as one of our vehicle pilots. So let's make her a ballistic master.
Mech Warrior training
I'm
complete.
trying to make the
I'm here.
most of our vehicle pilots by trying to really think about the best abilities for
Training complete.
pilots that are using tanks
yup.
versus mechs, because they're very different
I'm on the
animals.
clock. What do you want?
Training confirmed, Commander.
Receiving you. Yep. Orders.
I'm on the clock.
Commander.
Shakespeare. Let's give you multi-target Shakespeare. Make sure we increase your guts.
Mech Warrior training complete.
Yes, Commander.
Slow burn just got back, so she does not have any boosts. Okay, so let's go to the command center, come up with another mission. We got a raiding party, aggressive intrusion. Let's take this assassination mission. It's a one skull mission. We gotta wait for the Chimera. Silly me. Let's wait for the Chimera for 3 days. Ooh, Mech Bay 2 is available if we do 1 day, so let's do that.
Network orders complete, boss. Top-notch work, if I may say so.
That gives us the ability to add some additional mechs. So we have a couple mechs available. So I've got a Phoenix Hawk available here. It's not the best Phoenix Hawk. I'd rather wait and see if I can get a better Phoenix Hawk before I field it. Let's see, I can put together... Let's put together another Raven.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
Do I want this Hollander? Yeah, I'll put the Hollander together. I don't know if we'll actually use it, but we might as well have it available. Okay, so now we actually have a nice little assortment of mechs here. Okay. Alright, let's do this mission with the general here. Ambush mission. Or assassinate mission, I should say. Alright, we'll put the Raven back into service here. So we've got 2 Ravens, a Behemoth tank, a Hover tank, Hunchback, Chimera, and Blackjack. Should be plenty of firepower for a 1 skull mission. Let's go.
Mech warriors, prepare for interface initiated.
Okay, so there's the target. Looks like a javelin. Not much of a threat there.
Plenty of tree cover here.
Oh, so the
Let's
enemy
use it.
reinforcements. See these enemy reinforcements right here?
This looks like a prime spot for an ambush. Be careful, Commander.
Just got
You don't want to
dropped
get
right
caught in a
next to
crossfire.
us. This is gonna hurt.
You need me to hold still for you?
Right. Huh. These vehicles are right in melee range, so
Affirmative, Commander.
if we're smart about this, we could actually take these vehicles out pretty quickly.
Standing by.
Let's team up.
Roger that.
Some more melee on that pack rat. There we go. One enemy down. Enemy vehicle down.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Ready for orders.
Alright, let's keep working on melee. One of the benefits of having an enemy vehicle formation drop right on top of you is that you can go in for that melee. This one's got a sniper artillery. That ballista is a big threat with that sniper artillery, so it's got to be the primary target
Standing
here.
by.
Fortunately, we're going to have multiple chances at melee here. Apparently not with our blackjack.
On the move.
Okay, so let's hit that ballista. Let's do a battle lord here. Really hoping we can hit some ammo on this ballista.
Target locked.
Okay, no ammo yet.
I'm under heavy fire.
You're fine. Man, one of our mechs gets scratched by a medium laser and it's, oh, I'm under heavy fire here. You're fine.
Damage minimal.
That's
Yes,
a better
boss.
answer. Okay, we need to keep working on this ballista. It's the biggest threat because of that sniper cannon that it has on it. There we go. 2 vehicles down.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Minimal damage on that hit.
Ready to get on.
Let's do Battle Lord here. See if we can hit that other ballista. So we got 2
Target.
ballistas here.
Damn it.
And a Thor. Ooh. Ooh, hard hit on our Raven. Oh, man.
We lost one of
Oh, we
ours.
lost a Raven just like that. Ouch. Good thing we have 2 vehicle bays now, so we can actually start aggregating mechs. That was a hard hit. Ooh, a Kentaro. That's some good salvage. I'd love to get a Kentaro. If he doesn't kill us first. That Thor really got into the rear of that Raven.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
What does Thor have on it? AC. Oh, it had 2 rocket launcher 20s. That's why. Oh, it just did a complete number on our Raven. Behemoth, what do you got? What can you shoot at here? You can go after that Thor. Probably best if he goes after the Thor here. Oh! Hit our own Chimera with an AC-10. Not good.
Damage critical.
Waiting for orders.
Gotta keep working on this ballista.
I copy. Engaging.
Orders. On my way. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Commander?
Okay.
Affirmative.
Keep working on this Thor.
Not much armor left in that location.
Oof. That Thor is a real pain
Losing
in
armor.
the back.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, let's keep going for melee.
Targeting for physical attack.
Come on, Thor, go down.
Scratch
Yes.
another target.
Alright, those vehicles were a headache. We're already short one mech thanks to that rocket launcher attack. Hey, Big Fluffy. Thomas says he got hair helmet killed yesterday. Big Fluffy, how's
Waiting
things
for
going with
orders.
you, Big Fluffy? Are you still out of town? Taking care of the family? Let's see. Alright, let's just do
On my way.
some
Double time.
scouting with our hover tank here. Hey, Crusader 6'5", thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Greetings to you, fellow mech
I'm on the
warrior.
clock. What do you want?
Alright, let's start
Let's
moving
make
towards the
some bad
objective now.
decisions at high speed.
We took out 4 enemies, but we lost one of our
Ready
own,
for
so
orders.
not the best ratio. Problem is the enemy got a lucky
Confirmed.
shot with a whole bunch of rocket launchers into the rear of our brand new Raven, which is nothing like getting a mech put together and then having it destroyed
for orders.
the next round, next mission.
Roger.
Never a good thing.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, let's head towards the objective. We did have a Kentaro out in the open, isolated. We should focus fire on that Kentaro, because that's great salvage.
Good to go.
Love to get a Kentaro
Acknowledged.
at this point.
Receiving you.
Enemy mechs are coming in. Let's see. Got a 45 tonner, unknown mech, and that's that Kentaro. Okay, let's use our hover tank to see what else is out here. So that use its
Full speed. No target.
and evasiveness to figure out what we're up against. So we have that Kintaro. We knew about that. Looks like we got a Blackjack. Blackjack. Kintaro. And a Vulcan. Alright. Let's put some
Locking in all
fire
weapons.
into that Kintaro. Of course, we missed with the PPC. Hey, Simmons, how are you? Good to see you.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
Kintaro. And there's the Javelin, which is the
Order.
primary threat. It's hilarious to me that there's a Kintaro on the field and a Blackjack on the field, and yet our assassination target is in a Javelin.
On my way.
That's
Double
just
time.
very ironic. Like, in what world would all those good mechs be protecting a Javelin? Looking for a job?
Standing by.
Waiting for dare... Are you talking about in real life or in the game, Simmons? I'm confused. Are we talking about a real job or a mission of Darius giving you virtual jobs? Two very different things. Oof, oof, that Blackjack. I'm going after my hover tank.
Losing
I
lots
gotta
of
keep that
armor.
hover tank evasive.
Yes, Commander.
Let's push up. Okay, let's work on that Kintaro.
Roger that.
Oh, in real life? Oh, okay. What's DARS? Is that a employment aid? I've never heard of DARS before. That might be something that you have local. What type of job are you looking for, Simmons?
Receiving you. Understood. Moving fast.
You know, April and May are actually the biggest time of year for
Locked
people
on.
to actually switch to new jobs. Oh, Texas Rehabilitation Commission. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Standing by.
Hover tank, you need to stay evasive. Let's get you maximizing your evasion. See if we can hit that Blackjack in the rear. Nope. No luck there. Unfortunately, a desk job. There's nothing wrong with a
I'm on
desk
the
job.
clock. What do you want?
My job is mostly a desk job, and I enjoy it quite a bit.
Let's make some bad decisions at high speed.
Ooh. Good hit percent chance on this Kintaro, especially if we do a precision strike. Let's go for the head on that Kintaro.
Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
Yes, Commander.
Thomas, have you been playing? Thomas or Fluffy, have you been playing around with vehicles? I'm trying to figure out why my vehicle has such a hard, has a significant accuracy penalty.
Double time. Let's
Even
go.
though if I have my commander in it, who's my best gunner, it feels like the hit percent chances are really low on my vehicle. It has lots of firepower, but it misses a lot. I'm just wondering if that's a nerf that they put in on the vehicles. You know, a desk job isn't that bad.
Commander?
Of course, I've primarily had desk jobs my whole life, so... Oh, Big Fluffy said he started a new playthrough and it locked up on me 3 times. So Big Fluffy, I would say this mod is normally extremely stable, but the 10.02 release has been a little buggy simply because of all of the additional information they put into it with the vehicles. I think it just makes it more prone to having loading errors.
I can't take much more of this.
That's definitely a thing. Size debuff, maybe?
Standing
Yeah,
by.
maybe. But like my behemoth gets in
Go
close,
into full
even when he's
throttle.
in close, he's got 2 AC-10s and a whole bunch of SRM-6s, but he usually only gets like a 35 to 40% chance hitting, even if it's my commander, which you think he would have a high amount of accuracy, but it doesn't seem to work that way.
Engaging target.
Keep working on that Kintaro. Love to get multiple parts of that Kintaro. Alright, there's the Javelin, which is the primary threat, or the primary target.
Let's do this. Roger that.
Alright, let's see if we can get knocked down
Got
maybe on this Kintaro. He's close to being knocked down. Come on. No,
Aye, aye.
not enough. Alright, hover tank. Hover tank. Let's stay evasive. And do this.
Roger that.
If I could get this hover tank to hit the rear of the Kintaro, we'd have a decent chance at a knockdown here. Let's see. Nope. Ooh, we got lucky there. Got very lucky there that Kintaro missed with those shots.
What do you want?
See, watch. If I move up with my
Let's make
behemoth
some
here,
bad decisions at high speed.
look at the hit percent chance. It's so much lower than my mechs.
Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
Now, granted, he's got plenty of weapons. And maybe that's just to keep some vehicles from becoming OP. But it feels like there should be a better accuracy on some of these vehicles than you get. And it just seems like it's on the larger vehicles that you tend to have your accuracy
Watch my
reduced. The commander's passive skills might have a penalty for being in vehicles?
Good to go.
Maybe. I'll have to check. That's a good point. Alright, let's see if we can get knocked down on this Kintaro.
Location confirmed.
Come on.
Ugh.
Steady. that's knocked down for sure.
Think I hit something.
Pilot incapacitated. Nice. That's 3 parts of a Kataro, I think. I'll take that. Vulcan. Not too worried about this Vulcan. Vulcans are still the weirdest mechs because of their
Light
weapons.
damage, Commander.
Their weapons
I'm
loadout
here.
compared to what they have is just bizarre to me. Ooh, that Blackjack gave us his rear. That is not a
Engaging
good
junction.
idea, Blackjack. Ooh, look at that sweet sight picture.
All weapons, go.
Rear shot on a Blackjack? Yeah, I'll take that. Oh,
Tango.
that was a nice quick kill.
Aye, aye.
Not too worried about salvage there because most of my salvage is going to go into the Kintaro.
Affirmative.
I think we only get 2 salvage here,
Commander.
so we're definitely going to take Kintaro parts.
On my way. Double time.
No, Thomas. What is the new mech? I know there was a new mech that got revealed, I think, Monday. But I didn't watch
Roger that. Target
Bloody
confirmed.
Dove stream on Monday. What came out?
Ready for orders.
Something juicy?
Roger that. Damn it.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Let's make some bad decisions at high speed. Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
Oh, it looks. Oh, the new mech looks like Soundwave. Oh, that's pretty cool. Is that? I'm assuming it's like a heavy. I always think the Soundwave would be a heavy in BattleTech.
Receiving you.
You know, I don't think he would be an assault. He would definitely be a heavy in my book. Soundwave was one of my favorite
Affirmative.
Transformers. Back in the day.
Confirmed.
Even though he was a Decepticon, I thought Soundwave was super cool. Let's see. Big Fluffy thinks Soundwave was a medium. I think he was a heavy.
Ready for orders.
Thomas, can you settle that for us? Okay, relax. Relax, computer. My Chimera is standing in the air. A Vulcan with no evasion is a dead Vulcan. Look at that. Boom.
Mech destroyed.
Commander.
Not much of a threat there.
Roger that.
Yeah, he's one of the best Decepticons. I'm pretty sure that Soundwave is a heavy.
Firing on target.
Because he was a legitimate threat in
Standing
in the
by.
Transformers, Soundwave is a very solid guy. I always thought that Soundwave should be in charge because he was very calm.
Commander.
He didn't let. He was very logical. I thought he would be a good
Move
leader.
order received.
Oh, he's a heavy with 2 attached battle armor. So he launches the battle armor. Is that what he does, Thomas? Because that's
Locked on.
very
All
much
weapons.
like Soundwave. That's super cool, actually. He's a heavy with 2 attached battle armor. That is really cool. I'm gonna have to figure out where I can find one of those. That just sounds like a cool mech.
What do you want?
I like that. I like just the concept of a Soundwave mech, basically
Let's make some bad
disgorging
decisions at high
infantry. That's
speed.
pretty cool.
Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
Now, what he should do, if we had a lighter quad in the
Standing by.
game, he could carry a quad and release it.
Affirmative.
That would be cool.
Engaging target.
But I mean, that's one of the things that makes this mod so cool is they come up with creative ways to add new content. So I think that's really cool. Your stream dropped. Hopefully it's just on your end, because it looks like everybody else is okay as far as their
Jumping.
stream. Oh, we got another enemy in the background there.
Firing all weapons.
Yeah, there's at least one more enemy in the background. Hopefully it's not another javelin. Ooh, head hit. Nice.
Awaiting orders.
So the threat we have here is that the javelin
that.
might make a run for it. The boombox transformer was an odd... No, there was 2 boombox transformers. There was Soundwave, and then there was... what was the name of the
We'll go.
Autobot knockoff? Blaster. There was Blaster and there was Soundwave. If I'm
Good
not
to go.
mistaken, I think Blaster was the Autobot boombox. Yeah, I'm pretty sure his name was Blaster. And I remember that. I remember, you know, the pinnacle of Transformers for
Commander.
me was Transformers the movie, which I thought Transformers the movie was just an awesome
Double time.
Awesome.
Let's go.
movie. I can't remember how many times I watched Transformers the movie as a kid in the theater. I think
Roger that.
I dragged my grandparents to that movie
Primary
like
target is
5
taking
times.
damage.
Okay, we got a roughneck. Yeah, you've got the touch, exactly. Okay, so Soundwave was a Walkman, and yes, Soundwave was a Walkman, and Blaster was the boombox. You're
Let's make
correct.
some bad decisions at high speed.
I'm telling you, Transformers the movie was a very underrated
Let's see
movie.
if I'm sober enough to line this up.
You know, I guess I could talk about spoilers since that movie came out in 1986.
Sometimes
But
framing is important.
That
However,
movie
this
was
will
an
mostly
awesome
be
movie. If
painful.
you like Transformers and you have never seen Transformers the movie, you've got to see that movie because it was very well done. For a cartoon movie in the 80s, that was a very well put together movie.
Commander.
You know, and you know, and you saw, like, in that movie, I don't want to give up too many spoilers in case you haven't seen it yet,
Moving
but
fast.
you basically see Optimus Prime as at his max potential. Like, he just was so dominant in that movie.
Standing by.
I mean, he, like, at one point in that movie, and of course it was done for dramatic effect,
I copy.
Optimus Prime just tears through half of the Decepticons. Like, he just wrecks them. Yes, Ultra Magnus was a disappointment in that movie, but, you know, if you're an Optimus Prime fan, that was really the movie where you could really see Optimus Prime get to his maximum potential.
Attacking from position.
Because he was a beast. I mean, he was carving through enemy mechs,
Standing by.
or enemy Decepticons like there was no tomorrow at one point in that movie. He was just
On the
wrecking
move.
whole waves of Decepticons.
Affirmative.
Oh, I'm all nostalgic now. 'Cause I actually loved that movie when I was a kid. That was one of my favorite movies.
Affirmative.
Not only when that movie was released in theaters, but when it came out on video cassette, I think I wore out
You.
a copy of that movie because I played it so much. Because that was just such an awesome movie.
Affirmative.
Yeah, the Dinobots. The Dinobots are actually pretty cool in that movie too. The one thing they messed up about the Dinobots, and I know it's because it was released before they did the combination mechs. But the Dinobots should have transformed into like a mega dinosaur or something. I think there was a later version of the Dinobots that did transform into something.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
Crusader 65 says G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe was actually very solid back then. I remember what I loved about G.I. Joe is once a year they had that major like movie event where they would have 6 episodes that kind of had a
Light damage,
culmination for the end of each
Yes, Commander.
season, and those were always really cool in G.I. Joe.
On the move. Full speed.
Did y'all see the Marvel movie promo drop Monday? No, Thomas, what was the movie promo? Was it for Black... It couldn't be for Black Widow, because Black Widow, they've already done all of the promos. Was it just a general one with all the future movies that were coming out?
Reporting. Critical hit.
Oh, Phase 4.
Commander?
Okay. You know, I'm excited. Like, I'm fully vaccinated now, so I would like to get back to the movie theaters. But they need to start putting movies back in the theater that I care about. Like, I was looking at movies this week and thinking maybe I could go see a movie this weekend.
Target's taken a critical hit.
But there's just
Yes, Commander.
not any movies that I'm excited enough to go to the movie theater for, to be honest with you.
On my way. Double time.
Like, there's a couple, but some of those I actually have on HBO Max, so there isn't really a reason to go see them in the theater. But I want to get back to
Target
the
locked.
movie theater again.
Reporting critical. AC-2 ammo depleted.
Yeah, Big Fluffy, I did see Mortal Kombat. I do agree that it was better than the original movie. I think they had a lot... Obviously, they could do a lot more with special effects than they did with the original Mortal Kombat movie. And I think the new Mortal Kombat movie is more true to the video game.
Affirmative.
They also tease Fantastic Four. I still need to see who's cast for Fantastic Four. The problem with Fantastic Four is it's been done like 4 times in the last 20 years. They need to do Black Widow or Fantastic Four. It has to be almost flawless because people are kind of burnt out on Fantastic Four
On the clock. What do you
because
want?
it's been done badly so many times that I
Let's make
feel
some
like
bad decisions.
Fantastic
Nice,
Four,
baby.
they have to do amazing casting, and it has to be a
Let's
really
see if
good
I'm sober
story.
enough to line this up.
Like if they give us another bad Fantastic Four movie, it will not go well for Marvel. Now, do I think that they can do a good Fantastic Four movie? Absolutely. But I think the bar is really high because of the past bad Fantastic Four movies. Like, you have to really hit that one out of the park. Because the Fantastic Four
Ready for order.
series has some very dedicated fans. Fantastic Four is kind of a niche Marvel property in the comic books. They're usually a very smart, cerebral group of fans that are into Fantastic Four. So you have to come with a very good Fantastic Four movie, in my opinion. No, Chris Evans cannot be the Human Torch. That can't be a thing. I think that would be hilarious, but it can't be. It would be funny for one time. So I think what they should do. So Big Fluffy, what I would do
No shooting, just running.
is have some sort of a tie-in for a Chris Evans cameo. So if they had IMG, what I would do for the Fantastic Four movie is I would work something in, so maybe the Fantastic Four are like in Hollywood, and you know how they have people dress up as characters on Hollywood Boulevard in California. I would have Chris Evans do a cameo dressed up in cosplay as the Human Torch. That's what I would do. That way you could get the nod to him being the Human Torch and not make him be the Human Torch forever. Just a quick kind of like, oh, you know, like the Human Torch in the movie goes up to Chris Evans in his cameo and says, You're not even close to being me, which would be a real funny cameo for Chris Evans.
Copy that.
You know, the thing is, I do think Captain America is going to come back at some point because for two reasons. Number one, he's a real iconic character. But number 2, I think at some point Chris Evans is going to realize maybe he left too soon.
Let's make some bad decisions at high speed.
Chris Evans, I kind of feel in some ways it's kind of like the Friends. Like, maybe you should have not left the franchise just because you got bored, right? I mean, if I was the Friends, or if I was anybody in the Marvel Universe, they would have to write me out. Like, I would never want to quit being in Marvel movies or the Friends, for example.
Roger that.
Yeah, have him tell Chris... Yeah, exactly, IMG. I think that would be funny. So I would figure out some sort of cameo where you have Chris Evans in cosplay
Going full throttle.
encountering the real Human Torch in the movie, and there's some kind of comical dynamic about Chris Evans not being close to being the Human Torch or something like that. I think that would be hilarious.
I'm out of short-range missiles.
And that would be a nod to the old movies without having Chris Evans as the Human Torch full time. Because I don't think there's any way Chris Evans would commit to that. Because once they put the Fantastic Four in, they're going to be involved in a lot of movies. Because the Fantastic Four is a big part of the
Copy that.
MCU once they get involved. Because they're friends with everybody.
Waiting for orders.
America's ass, yeah. So I think that's what they would do, is do some sort of a reference. Maybe get Chris Evans to do a cameo. I think that would be hilarious.
Firing.
That would be very funny.
Critical hit, Commander.
So this is going to be our last mission for this stream. This mission took a lot longer than I thought it would. Alright, let's just put this roughneck out of its misery, hopefully.
On the enemy. One less target.
How they trickle in the X-Men, yeah. I mean, I think they
Mission
really...
successful.
They really missed an opportunity with Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Don't get me wrong, I love Falcon and the Winter Soldier. But when they went to that island in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that island, I can't remember the name, Madripoor, I think it is. That island is closely associated with the X-Men. So they could have sprinkled in some X-Men, maybe in the background, and I think that would have been cool. So Chris Evans left the MCU to be in Little Shop of Horrors. I mean, that's just sad. I mean, I think Chris Evans thought there would be more opportunity for him. Ooh. Oh, okay, so this is a tough choice. So I could get a ballista, 2 parts of a ballista, or 2 parts of a Kintaro. Oh. I have to take the Kintaro parts here, but I really would like to take the ballista parts here. 1, 2, 3. Theoretically, I could put a ballista together, which would be a nice artillery mech here. I'm really torn. The armor commander in me wants to take the ballista, but I feel like I have to take the Kintaro parts here. Kintaro, Thor. Yeah, not what I was hoping for there. Yeah, I had to take the Kintaro IMG, but I do like the ballista because it's a really good vehicle. Oh, Chris Evans is the voice of Buzz in Lightyear the movie? No. Why don't they have, You can't change the voice of Buzz. That's a horrible idea. I gotta say, that's a horrible idea. Right, we have some minor repairs here. Okay. How bad
On it.
How bad
I'll
is
let
our
you know when
Raven
that's
here?
done.
I can't believe I lost this Raven. Ooh, it lost its XL engine. I don't have an XL engine replacement, so I hate to do this, but I'm actually going to scrap this Raven. Ooh, I get so little money out of it. Yeah, I'm going to scrap this Raven. It's going to be too expensive to put back together. And I can put together a Phoenix Hawk instead.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Yeah. I just don't have the money or the resources to put that Raven back together. This Phoenix Hawk is okay. Yeah, I can... Alright, so that's going to wrap up this episode of BattleTech Advanced. Thank you for stopping by. Unfortunately, the workday is a-calling, so hopefully I'll be back this afternoon. I might find something new to stream, because Bloody Doves will be streaming BTA, so I might find something else to stream. I'm actually considering doing Rome Total War, a playthrough of Rome Total War since it got re-released. But I'll see if I can find something else that might be interesting in the strategy category, because I'd like to actually find a game that I could stream while Bloody Doves is doing his BattleTech stream, so I don't conflict against him. But on that note, I will see you guys later